expensive childcare and huge changes, both good and bad, to the communities in which we live. The Taoiseach last September, at the launch of the Task Force on Active Citizenship, made the following observation. There is a concern that we have become more materialistic, maybe even more selfish. And if we have, I believe many people would conclude that for all our new wealth, we are much the poorer. Well, to get a sense of how we are dealing with the challenges of our rapidly changing Ireland, the Primetime team set out to capture a day in the life of its citizens. We filmed a number of people from various parts of the country from dawn to dusk as they make their way, rear their kids and earn their money. Katie Hannon has this report on a day in the life of Ireland in 2007.
Ireland 2007. Some of us are riding high on the wave of unprecedented economic prosperity. Some of us are struggling to keep up with the pace of change.
What I hope people would see is just a person who's done well, very fortunate, considers himself very lucky to be where I am at this stage in my life.
There's days where I just want to just stay in bed, you know, and just not get up. I mean, you know, just literally not get up because I do be tired.
I have great neighbours altogether. But it's when you close the door at night, that's when the heartache starts. If it's a bad day, I don't get up very early. Well, the latest would be 10 o'clock. I would say I would get up then and say a few prayers on my bed.
Mary lives by herself on the outskirts of Raphoe. Her husband John is a long-stay patient in Lifford Hospital, 20 minutes away by car. She's grateful that she can drive to see him every day.
I'm sure there are plenty of other ones hasn't the same chances I have. I mean, they can't drive and their husband's in hospital. They have to depend on somebody to take them or get a bus. But I don't have that problem. But they're hard to keep as well.
This morning, Mary is going to the credit union. She has to put aside a little money from her pension every week to cover the tax and insurance for her car.
I would make sure that I had enough to help me to keep going. I just wouldn't be down and out, if you understand me. Yeah, but you have to watch it. But I think it would be a lot better if we got what Bertie Ahern said, 300. So I don't know, will we get it or not? I wouldn't. I just mightn't bank on it though. It's quiet, and that's what it's like when you're on your own. You know, you look out of the window, you look at the fire, and it's really dead quiet.
Mary celebrated her 50th wedding anniversary last year.
John was driving a council lorry at the time, and I was in a wee shop belonging to my father. And that's where we met, in Raphoe. And that was 1952. And we got married in 56. And we're here all this time in Raphoe.
Mary's husband John suffered a stroke while on holiday in the west of Ireland 5 years ago. He's been in hospital full-time since the Christmas before last.
I mean, it's all changed since John took out. Like, my world ended in Mayo without any warning. It was very, very tough. And still is. It doesn't get any easier. People might think you're going about and you're smiling and but your heart's breaking. You just have to cope with it and do your best and keep going. And if I didn't keep going, what would happen to John? Because I look forward to going into him every day. And I'm really happy when I'm with him.
Mary lives in a neighbourhood with strong community values and has great support from her family. But she worries about others who might not.
That's very good. Good neighbours. They all call in, see me, and they always keep an eye on the house if I'm out. Almost every day there'll be somebody calls. Right. But I think they still could do more for the elderly. Thanks very much, John. The ones that maybe out in a country place, you know, there should be somebody to call with them. And that the health board would pay for them to call. I've always had a good husband. 50 years. Still as good. In my eyes. And a good son. And a good daughter-in-law. And 2 lovely grandchildren. And I think, in my view, I think I'm very lucky in that sense.